Hey everyone, Dash Attack here. How are you doing? I want to thank everyone who watched, liked, disliked, and comment on my video explaining the history of Vivian and how the 2024 localization was handled with the gender identity of that character. I got a lot of likes, I got a lot of hate, but ultimately I'm very proud of the video, and I just want to thank you all for engaging with it. And I know everyone feels strongly about this character, and my personal opinion is like you're allowed to think whatever you want. Like, especially since it has now been confirmed that Nintendo did not actually give a shit about making a better localization than 2004 now that times have changed. No, they've actually, if you look at some of these changes, you can see they were made politically correct. And I knew this was going to happen, which is why I bought a copy of the 2004 version English before the price went up. And now I feel validated. I feel validated that I made the right decision. Vivian's a great character regardless of what gender they are. I love Vivian. I always will love Vivian. But yeah, this is what I was actually worried about. So why does this matter? Well, it hurts the strongest case for making Vivian trans in the new North American version. It seems that like the localizers aren't above making political changes if it's something they disagree with, but when it's something they do agree with, they're perfectly fine with it, thus undercutting the arguments being made defending the new version and saying that it's more faithful to the Japanese when clearly it's not. Vivian change now rendered pointless and political as the goal was never about faithfulness and accuracy. As they celebrate Vivian's validation, I celebrate my own. Nintendo's localization committee must be restructured so that the visions of the true game makers and story writers can be shared with the world. No more picking and choosing based off ideology. Now we're going to read some other comments that I highlighted. If the entire game's localization has been manipulated to remove problematic elements, exactly what credibility is there to support the Vivian trans narrative? That's what I said. They undercut it. They couldn't help themselves. They could have had a lot more support and like a valid criticism of people who were objective against like having any trans representation in the game. And now they've pretty much undercut that entire argument. Thus, if you believe Vivian is trans, Nintendo hurt Vivian. That's all there is to it. They couldn't help themselves. They got power hungry, and now they fucked up. The difference between then and now is back then it was narcissism on the individual level. Now it's an industry-wide movement to neuter what they deem problematic, gendered language, nuance, bad people doing and saying bad things, etc. Funny to see how a discussion of a particular character made people think this was a truer to the original. Nah, these people just filter things through their agenda. Not the worst I've seen, but localization shouldn't be a job anymore. This isn't 4Kids era anymore. Just translate things exactly. That's my opinion. Yeah, so this is but now there was one more comment I saw that I want to get to. Let's see if I got it. Oh yeah, Peters, what in the world? Why waste the money? If it's all the same content, just use the script from 20 years ago. Yeah, they're wasting money on this garbage, on shit nobody actually cares about. In before, it's just a small change, it doesn't matter. With, why did it need to be changed if it was such a small thing? Why emulating the title is a better option? I mean, the GameCube version has a better frame rate, so yeah. Why do you care? In before, why do you care enough to change it? Okay, I think that's enough. Point is, Nintendo got caught red-handed, as I predicted they would. And, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all the people who were, like, really happy for a more faithful, like, localization. But no, we don't have a faithful localization in either instance. The only faithful localization is the original Japanese GameCube version. So I recommend you play that if you know Japanese. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you all next time. Dash Attack out.